Now, little Rabia, I've seen, had it read to me yourself, and it's a children's book, picture. It's encouraging, and I couldn't have asked Mr. Schofield any more to set the scene because understanding what I thought would be his response, want to also to encourage our children, our parents, teachers, to encourage our children that when they're doodling and when they're doing stuff, that their writing can take different forms.
Yeah, exactly.
So
this is something that I'm very big on, and it has to do with sequential art and just art and drawing and doodling. What we have to remember is that drawing is the first language. It is the first language. It's how children first start to express themselves, and then we graduate to actual writing. But so that's very, very important for us to encourage children and support them in all areas, which is what we need to do with things like this and with the Big Draw campaign, which the Homegrown is part of Big Draw, is that we really need to get back to art education all around. And regarding when you said about people, Mr. Schofield, and if he has to write or if he just likes to write, there's a huge difference between people that want to write and those of us that we have to. It's a magnificent obsession. And when you find children like that, you find when they're not getting to express themselves via art or writing, or whatever medium it takes, they will experience, chronic dissatisfaction. And that's where things like this comes in, when they do see people doing it and they can talk to and get advice from.
And hopefully that's what people will be inspired to look at.
Yeah.
And appreciate it. Susan shared that we have a caller join us.
Oh, wow.
If she's willing to put the calls in, and the callers are willing to call, maybe we'll be willing to listen.
Sure.
Yeah, okay. By consensus, we go to the phones. Hey, good afternoon. Welcome. Thanks for laughing with us. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon to your guest.
Good afternoon, sir. How are you today?
I'm all right. Thank God there's something not politics today.
Oh, that's happening later on, man. No.
But I think, Dwayne, I interest me because you have a guest who visit my country, Lady Rabia, and I think she spend a lot of time in the East, where a different culture and a different environment from this part of the world. And as my information, she is a Muslim, a Kimanian Muslim who live also in Saudi Arabia. My question just to her is, what is that environment living in that part of the world influence you to write? That's my question to her. Thank you.
Well, if she can, I will.
Yes, absolutely.
Thanks, sir.
I think, like Dwayne mentioned, it's a huge benefit to travel. It gives you great material and scenes that you can use. And the benefit for me in being overseas is that's actually where I got my first break as a writer. I was incredibly surprised that the Middle East was nothing like I had expected. They seemed to very, very much value that I was Western educated. And my English, obviously, was great. It was my first language. And they were the people that actually gave me my first break. I started out editing their comics for them and went on to become the editor of the magazine, and later went on to write a 20-book series. So it was very, very, I feel very blessed that I was able to go there. Also, I have many children's chapter books written right now, ready to be published over there. So it's given me a diversity in my writing. I have different markets that I can write for, and as well as I'm extremely grateful for them for having given me opportunities that I did not find initially in the West.